Ever panicked when your battery's about to run out? Yeah. Now multiply that feeling by 1,000,000 times over. That was the big blackout in Europe this last April, when the whole city couldn't find a power bank. 1,005 megawatt-hour units would only be enough to supply electricity to about 15% of its residents.
Some might ask, why not just make the power banks bigger? Well, it's really not that simple. The cap around the world is usually 36 tons. A traditional 5 megawatt-hour unit is already over the 36-ton transport limit. And if we keep adding cells to increase capacity, it's bound to be overweight. Besides, to increase battery capacity, one of the most common ways is to cram in as many cells as possible.
Like this, but this method has a drawback. Packing them too tightly is quite risky. When the cells are crammed together, there's no room for heat dispersion.
So the megawatt-hour question is there a best of 3 world solution to boost capacity, keep it road ready, and still ensure safety? There actually is. CATL's Tenor Stack ticks all those boxes. The Tenor Stack pushes it up to 9 megawatt hours. So what does that actually mean? If we also use 1,000 units like before, in a one-day blackout in Berlin, the 9 megawatt-hour Tenor Stacks could supply electricity to 12% more residents compared with the traditional 5 megawatt-hour units. Then you'll ask, how? To achieve that, CATL uses high-energy density cells, tripling the capacity of a single unit compared with traditional designs. What's more, we increase the height of Tenor Stacks. They have 2 sections bolted together.
For transport, they come apart. And when it's time to use them, they snap back together, just like a Lego.
And because the Tenor Stack has the same base dimensions as a standard 20-foot container, it can be shipped and handled with regular vessels and container cranes, so there's no need for specialized equipment. Now with everything ready, there's still the part that everyone cares about most, safety. And that's nothing to worry about. We're not only using safe cells, but we're also pairing them with new insulating materials. And as an extra safeguard, the container is packed with even more sensitive detectors to monitor the condition of every single battery. These detectors also work hand in hand with our battery management system. If they detect even the slightest irregularity, they immediately trigger the fire response, stopping the thermal runaway right at the source, so there's hardly any need to worry about safety risks. So with the Tenor Stack, aka Giant Power Bank, you can store surplus electricity in normal times, and if a blackout like the one in Europe this last April happens again, it can keep the city running. It can also step in during peak demand or unexpected outages, making sure every kilowatt is put to good use while steadying electricity prices.